Hey there, Mr. Chomper4 here, and I want to talk this video about myself and the reason why I chose this character. So I want to be as DLC in Super Smash Bros. With the trend I have going on and trying to get every single one of them in, and as well as my life, and why it's so rough, and why people sometimes judge me for what I do, because sometimes I make really poor decisions in my life. Let's start off with that. Well, with the Black Bomb videos, I just didn't really like how he was treating stuff. Didn't seem like, constructive criticism or something. And I tried to counter back at him, but I bullied the bully, and who doesn't go down easily. I mean, he's right at some points, but there are some points I just don't disagree with. And I stopped making those videos criticizing him because there are many people that want to attack. I can just defend and call me worthless shit. And that's not right. I have autism and I've been through a lot of bad things in the past. For example, in high school, kids would tease me, like whistle, say cheese, or try to get me with SpongeBob. And it actually started in middle school, and I would yell because they were teasing me about it. And back in high school, I just asked them, "Can you please stop?" when I could have just ignored. And sometimes I would tell the teacher, and they'd be like, "Hey, stop it." And there are a lot of arrogant people out there. And I'm sorry I made you think I was a faggot. Especially with the trend going on and people are yelling at me like, they're not going to care. Well, I don't care if they're not going to care. If my trend fails, it fails. If it succeeds, it succeeds. You know? And for the characters that I'm putting on the trend, Sora is a great candidate. The Gamers Joint said so himself. And he'd be really unique with all the moves he has. And since Disney is part of it, they might have the Kingdom Card summon, which can summon any Disney character. Like Esmeralda, Olivia and Fidget, or Nick Wolf. Bayonetta is pretty good, and some people are claiming she might not be in because she's a Sega character. She's actually a Platform Games character. Platinum Games character. She's a third-party game character from Platinum Games. Sorry, let me just sit up. Sorry for the arranging. Just, you know. Ukulele, because they're pretty much good. Showcase what well, Banjo-Kazooie lost a while ago, because now it's a former shell of themselves. And some of the characters are currently assist trophies for the trend that I'm having, but if they do get it, I think Sakurai is going to have a plan. And that plan is like 2 additional items besides the Kingdom card that I mentioned for Sora. Fighter Assist Trophy and Copy Assist Trophy. Fighter Assist Trophy will most likely summon a fighter who's not in a current match, and Copy Assist Trophy will copy the fighter that summoned it. Therefore, I think Dylan, Ashley, and Takamaru would be great candidates. Some people are thinking Daisy's probably not going to be in because she'll be a clone of Peach. I actually think Sakurai is going to make Daisy her own unique character. Like, stuff involving around flowers. Some unique specials and Final Smashes involving around flowers. You know? King K. Rool, Inkling, Roy, Wolf, Isaac, I don't really need to explain. Nibbles is pretty acute Vivasaur. And Fossil Fighters is an underappreciated series for Nintendo. And I do want to see Nibbles get in the game. Then there's Abraham Lincoln. And yes, you can make a Mii character in Abraham Lincoln and have a steampunk outfit for him. But I'd like to see the real Abraham Lincoln from Codename Steam in the game. Not only would we have a US president in the roster, but a US president that's of Nintendo adaptation. And I'm pretty sure his final smash would be Abe. And even though Pichu is probably the least likely out of all the ones that I have for my trend, Pichu's probably going to get some unique moves so that Pichu will end up being a semi-clone like Ganondorf, Falco, and Luigi did. And they currently are, as they are currently are semi-clones, because I believe Roy will be doing the same thing, because I'm pretty sure Dr. Mario, Dark Pit, and Lucina will be the only clones of the game, so it's probably... So Pichu and Roy will most likely get some new moves to differentiate themselves from Pikachu, Marth, and Lucina. The latter being a clone character. I hope you all understand what I'm going through, because, 11 years ago, my parents went through a divorce. It really sucked. But I went through things great, and if you think just some sort of kid that lives in the basement all day It's not true. Even though I might spend most of the day in the basement, I do active things. I go to PNC Park. I have a job at Giant Eagle. I have lunch with Grandma Mai. All that good stuff. I know there's still going to be some haters of me, but I just want to give you a clearer picture as to why I'm doing this trend, as well as some of the things I've been had happened to me in the past that are rough but are starting to get a lot better. Thanks for your attention, and sorry for the semi-good quality of this video because of my rearranging and stuff. Till next time, peace.